Got me to check stream with your tweet? Yeah, Laser, that's what I'm saying, dude. Playing Feng because you are, so guide you. Just win, bro. Just mechanics diff everyone on the enemy team and win. That's what I do when I play Feng. Need a build? Go Malady, Painweaver, Omen. Yeah, I just like being like the nice guy has never been like my, that's never been like exactly what I wanted to be. Like I don't, if the game, here's the thing, there's like 10 factors to this, and I'm not going to give you guys the whole details to all of this, right? There's like 3 things going on in my like outside of like in my daily life that aren't stream, right? Plus this game not being balanced properly for the last month. Plus, like, people stop playing, so matchmaking is dog shit. Plus, the ranked server means that there's actually no good players in here to make this the game any less dog shit, right? So, like, all these things are compounding to me just having a really bad last 2 weeks, okay? That's really what this is all compounding into. Really, bro? You're joking, dude. You start with? Go Malady first. Nice guys finish last. Not me, bro. They look fake. I mean, I agree, Gramboli. Here's the thing, okay? This has been my philosophy since day one. You hear fucking everyone say shit like this, right? But here's the way that I make content, right? I make content that I want to watch, right? If I ever like am making a video and I'm like, damn, bro, I wouldn't want to watch this. That's a video that doesn't get uploaded. Right? Like, I make content that I want to watch. I'll die for that. I'm cool with that. About sending a message. So they're waiting for more polish. But you're doing anyway. I mean, my point, again, whatever your reasons are for not playing the game, my point is that there's not very many people playing this game, right? This game peaks at fucking like 1,200 players each day. It's not very much. So what that does is it makes my match, makes the quality of my matches worse, right? Just what happens. So whatever their reasons are, obviously, like, free to play makes more players come in, all that kind of shit. But like, whatever their reason is, my point is that I don't really care. Like, my matches have been worse for the last month for 10 different reasons, and I've been in a very bad mood for the last 2 weeks for, again, a multitude of reasons.
An ally has perished.
Like, it's not just one thing. It is for me at least for the last month, it is a combination of like 10 things all happening like at the same time that have made me had a very bad last couple weeks.
Ally tower under attack.
I'm gonna soak up the XP from this while I'm waiting for red. My mom have a good birthday. Yeah, we went to a place called Wasabi, which is a hibachi grill. I don't know if it's, I have no idea if it's a chain. Like, if Wasabi is, like, I don't know if that's a local place or if that's a chain or something like that. But it's a hibachi grill, so they cook in front of you, which is always super fun. And the food is really good. It's like Asian food. I don't know if it's, not to sound like racist or anything, but I don't know what kind of Asian food it is. I don't know if it's a specific kind. But But yeah, that's where we went, and it's always really good. My dad always makes fun of the cooks because they are all it's all of them are, they're all Asian, and English is their second language. Like it's very obvious. But so when they introduce themselves, most of them call themselves like Paul or Bill or something like that, like just super stereotypical names. And every time my dad, we go there like once every 6 months. Every time without fail, my dad, what's your real name, Paul? What's your real name? Every time. Always top tier. I've ranked? Nope. Sorry, Picasso. Try again later. Most MOBA players have bad PCs because MOBA games have bad graphics. Again, one more point for Smite. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all. I'm gonna leave it there. +1 point for Smite in the MOBA category.
Enemy tower under siege.
Do they end up telling him? No, they never do. They never do. He has not gotten one to break yet, but they will always say, when my dad asks, he's always like, is that your real name, Paul? They always laugh and say no, but he has not gotten a real name out of any of them. Yeah, I mean, like, that is something you have to consider with a game like this. I mean, like, I was bottlenecking my GPU pretty bad. Like, right now, obviously, I can get 120 frames, but, like, I've got a pretty beefy computer. You know, I have a 3080 Ti. I have a... I don't know what my processor is actually called, but it's something... It's, like, a 5900 X3D or XD7 or XD3 or whatever it is. It's something like that. It sounds like a fucking Spy Kids movie. That's all I know. So like I've got some pretty beefy PC components that let me do this at 120 FPS and stream. But like I know not everyone can do that. Like it's something like, I mean, like a fucking potato could run Smite, bro. That shit is, I mean, baby level, right? I played a game of League yesterday, which is something I have not done. I probably haven't played League in 6 months because I don't play League. But I played an ARAM on League yesterday, and it's so funny, dude. I don't know what any of the fucking League characters do. So when I play ARAMs, it's just so funny to watch, like, me have no idea what characters do and trying to figure it out and shit. Fuck. That was actually a pretty good Decker jump. Ouch. You guys don't do any damage, though. I don't know why they don't do any damage, but those guys just did 0 damage to me. If I could have autoed the Decker, I would have ulted her, and I think I could have killed the Shinbi as well. But the Decker jumped over my auto. Big sad. Good chunk of people are waiting for phase. I want to know what they do to phase, bro, because I think, in my opinion, they need to make more drastic moves from the old Paragon characters. Which, like, I don't think that's an opinion that you guys are really like, whoa, holy shit, he just said that? Because, like, I say that fucking every 2 seconds. But I think they need to change the characters a little more drastically moving forward. Because, I mean, like, you guys hear me talk constantly about how easy predecessor heroes are, right? But, like, I think they need to change the old heroes more. Which is, it's a double-edged sword, because... if you change the old heroes too much, now you have Paragon players who don't want to play because their favorite hero has changed too much, right? So, like, it is a double-edged sword. Even if the game goes free to play, you don't know if the player base will be high enough to go super high. What are you considering as super high? Like, what is your metric on super high? I'm just curious, like, what is everyone saying that the game is gonna get to? FaZe didn't even have to position well. Yeah, FaZe was a get out of jail free card for your carry. You have upgraded hunt. Dude, I don't think yeah, you don't box me, bro. Okay. Guys are just inting to try and save their idiot rampage who's doing my fucking buff.
An enemy tower is under attack.
Like, okay. I'm gonna ping retreat. Like, we can fight if we really need to, but I don't want to have to force this. Kira has no idea what she's doing. Malady OP. Oh, huge Gideon ultimate, actually. I know that they walked out of it, but that was actually like a well-placed Gideon ult. Like, oh, yeah, no. If you guys are thinking that this game is hitting Dota League levels, I think you're hard trolling. Unless something crazy happens to this game, I don't see it hitting that sort of Dota League level. 30k PC alone, 120k with PC and console. Like, but what's the metric on that? Give me that. You just named a number. What's the metric? Is that daily players, average like concurrent players, monthly players, weekly players? What's your metric? After Malady, go Malady, Pain Weaver, then Omen. That's your first 3 items, Evdo. Those are your first 3. Yeah, we have hunt advantage. This is free. Where's... Oh, there's the Decker. I was like, where did that Decker stun come from? Okay, we take those. That's a bunch of little Omen stackerinos. Stackarooskis. Dev's a good example of a boarding kit they decided to overstat him. Yeah, I mean, like that's my like #1 example that I've been throwing around. I'm gonna go dread this game. Because they have a Sev and a Shinbi, and I think I'm gonna want it. Average players, like average concurrent at all times, or like average 24 hours, like right. Average concurrent for 24 hours. Because obviously it's not going to be 30k all the time, because like, you know, when NA goes to sleep, you know, it's going to drop down a little bit, but like average 30k. Interesting. What is I mean, I can look it up after this game, but like, what's Dead by Daylight average concurrent players on Steam, right? Is Dead by Daylight's on console, right? It is? Yeah, like what's Dead by Daylight? Like average 24 hours. That was almost a good juke, dude. If you made it back onto that ledge, that would have been huge. 38,000. Okay, okay. Because, like, that's the sort of size that I think this game is going to hit. Is something like Dead by Daylight or, I'm trying, like, I don't, like, something more niche, right? You're not going to see, I don't even know if this game hits, you know, I'm trying to think of a good example right now. Off the top of my head, I'm drawing a blank, but like a more niche kind of game, you know? You're not gonna, I don't think this game's gonna be the next League. I don't think it's gonna be the next Dota 2, right? But I do think you can hit a very, very sustainable, like, nice niche, like, amount in a game like this. I think it's very possible. And we juked the stun to get more stacks for our Ortis. Don't know if you have that much confidence in it. Oh, I didn't back. Like fighting games? Yeah. Like kind of like fighting games. That's a good example. That's a good comparison. It's just like I think it's gonna be more niche, and maybe, you know, maybe Dead by Daylight's you know, a little bit bigger. Maybe we are talking, because Smite has like 2/3 of Smite's daily players are on console, right? It might even be more than that now, but like the last time that I heard stats, it's like 2/3 of Smite's daily players are console. So like on Steam, maybe you're only looking at 20,000 players of like average daily concurrent or whatever. Maybe you're only looking at 20K on Steam, because it's on Epic too, right? So keep that in mind. That if you have 20K on Steam, you probably have another 5 to 10K on Epic, or maybe we'll say, you know, 20K PC total as a daily, and then console maybe has another 40 or 50, you know, something like that. Happening in here, we're just talking about like average sort of like what we think Pred can get to as far as players go. Smite's at 19K. Yeah, I mean, like that, maybe that's more attainable, because again, yeah, Smite has a lot of players on console. Oh, that was a really nice Decker stun, actually. Decker's just Kobeing my ass. Okay, I'll take that. I've got a magnet for Decker stuns right now, for real. Am I going Mesmer? No, I am going Dread is my next item. Mesmer's not horrible. I think Mesmer's actually a little bit underrated. It doesn't have like as competitive stats, but keep in mind you actually get 30 bonus power when the bubble breaks for like 3 seconds. So its stats look a little more comparable for those 3 seconds, plus obviously you get to dodge an ability. In a game like this, they have a Shinbi, so like I'm just gonna get my bubble broken for free, so it's not really worth it for me. Anyone know what peak Paragon was? I don't know if we have a way to, I don't know if we have a way to check Surflop a lot. I literally don't know how you would figure that out, that number. Hope games have been all right for me today. No, not really, but I appreciate the thought. The thought that counts. Hello, Sev. $500K. Yeah, but that, again, if it's 100,000s number, that's for a game like this, that is a monthly players or a you know, a signed up players kind of thing. That is not an average concurrent sort of number. That's just not, like, a game like this is not hitting 500K average concurrent. That just is simply no, right? That's not gonna happen. Okay, I actually just need to start killing people more. I need to keep their team a little more behind. Oh, good job, Sparrow. I see you. Okay, Sparrow. Sparrow's making plays. She's dead for it, but she's making plays. I have Pain Weaver. I was too slow. I didn't get my Ortis stacks for that. I killed her too slow.
Enemy tower under siege.
Red can get back to like 8 to 10k. It'll be sustainable. Yeah, I know. I agree. I mean, this is my mark. All right, just to like where I'm coming from is look at paladins. What is paladins current players, right? Or like average, whatever the metric is, average concurrent in 24 hours or whatever, right? Paladins is actually a fairly successful game. All right, like believe it or not, it's actually a fairly successful game. I believe that it's probably like 6k, 5k. Yeah, the red circle is when you can use your ultimate again, right? Like that's probably about where paladin sits. So, you know, something like that is, I like that is a sustainable, like, good game, right? Is 5k, 6k average concurrent. Obviously, it is also on console, but I believe it is as I don't think it has a large jump in player base to console. Like I think its player base is pretty evenly split. Paladins was like 30k, but right now it's like 7. Yeah, I mean the game has dropped off a lot. Which doesn't really surprise me, but again, like that's sort of my metric of like where you can be and still have like a pretty successful game, right? Okay. I use my Ortis for his blink. That's fine. I was just gonna Ortis and run him down. It would have been funny. How many times can you use your ult? As long as you're killing people, you can use your ult. So theoretically, 6 times, right? Because you could use it on all five enemy team members and then a 6th one on the last reset. Actually a good 1v1. I'm kind of surprised how close she got. I thought that would be more one-sided, so. All right. I see you, Shinbi. Really, dude?
Allied towers destroyed.
Really? An interesting path from the Sevarog to take. Think they're gonna add this game on console and PlayStation, or only PlayStation? I would assume that they get this on both consoles. I think if you only get this on one, you're kind of trolling. I don't know. Like I don't know what world that Pred would say yes to an exclusivity. Like I don't think there's any way that Omida says, yeah, dude, it's cool if we only get our game on one console. Like that would just be kind of like a really bad mistake in my opinion. In Sev jungle, he can. Your clear is just really slow. That's all you got to keep in mind. Clear is pretty bad. I didn't get an Ortis stack for that guy. Did I not get an assist on the Kira? I hit her. Whack. Post this vid because it's a full build. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a bunch of people in my comments telling me how toxic I am because I'm, you know, suggesting things that could make the game better.
Allied tower under attack.
You should see my comment section for today. Like if you guys have a free 2 minutes, just go look at the video I uploaded today and look through the comment section. I was literally just like comparing this game to Smite, because Smite does a lot of things very, very well, and the comment section was not having it.
Enemy tower under siege.
Which, like, I don't really care. I find it quite funny. But yeah, I don't know. Like, player base is something that's interesting. Like, Smite would be, like, Smite size would be sweet. Even if it's not, like maybe it gets to 20k, you know, for the first month that it's out and it drops down to 10. That's, like, that's cool, bro. Like, I would take that shit. That'd be sweet. I don't think, I mean, this game is not going to be, like, league size, okay? That, like, if those of you who think it might get to that, you gotta start, cutting back a little bit on the expectations. Oh, there's no tier 2 here. I was backing off because I thought there was a tier 2 here. Actually, a pretty good Silentium. I think I might just kill Decker if she doesn't Silentium me there. Because if I E ult, I think she dies.
Enemy inhibitors down.
The Vampire Grux build? Yeah. Yep, that's the one. Just a lot of people like complaining that I don't know what I don't know what I'm talking about, and that I complain too much. My E randomly? Yeah. So Pain Weaver makes you faster, and it gives you more penetration when you use an ability. So it has it's like the passive on it lasts for like 5 seconds or 4 seconds, and the cooldown on my E is 4 seconds. So if I spam my E, I stay fast, and I keep that penetration for when I start a fight. So I have like 16 extra penetration just by spamming E. And it does burn some mana, but it's really not too bad. Like, especially if you have blue buff, you can do it all you want. It's infinite. Like, I'm fast as fuck right now. We're killing this guy? Okay. No. Wait, Sparrow's behind them, bro. What? How did she get there? No. That stun, yeah, that stun got me. Yeah, double Razorbacks is what killed my dude. I took, how much did I take from Razorback? Not on here. I need to go Breach last, I think.
Enemy tower under attack.
Need penetrations. Hinzo play Fortnite. That's Joe, bro. Joe's a homie.
Enemy towers destroyed.
Joe tends to comment things that will start fights in my comment section. That's just kind of his go-to. Like, he just comments like the most controversial thing he can to try and start fights, which is it's funny, but it works more than it doesn't. I want to help this guy, but I really want my blue buff. I'm tanky? I am not tanky. My Muriel might make me look a little tanky, but I'm not tanky. The enemy team, tanky. Nice colossal blow, dude. Oh, shit. I fucking hate Razorback, man. That might be the only crest in this game that I actually think might need, like, changed. Okay. I mean, Shimby's staring at me like my team's winning that fight in mid. That's fine with me. She just looking. She just having a look-see at me. Unsurprising on the internet. Joe's like an IRL friend of mine, okay? He's not like some random loser that comments shit to start fights. He like that is like an IRL friend of mine. He just likes to troll in my comment section because he thinks it's funny. Kind of uses my comment section like Reddit, where it's just like it's all about the upvotes. And she should have given that to me. Can I outrun the fire? Is that how Fang Tooth works? I can definitely take a little bit less damage from it. It's about 50-50 split with negative comments. Yeah, okay. Maybe I just read the negative ones a little bit more or something, you know. Maybe I just think they're funnier. Feng Mao tanky. Yeah, I mean you could build tank Feng Mao, but it wouldn't be good. Oh shit, this is actually kind of a bad fight. That's Rampage ult and Thorns though. I have an Omen proc. Ouch, that hit me. Okay, Sev's dead. Yeah. Sev would have died to Fang Tooth if they didn't kill him. I think I go Prot Tonic here. I do. 30% tenacity is OP. Or in the sense, like, of course he gets a reaction. It's just funny. Sometimes it works better than others, but like bringing up Fortnite is a good one. Or saying how toxic I am, that's another good one that'll really get some like thumbs ups. You know, it's just funny. Full build. This is my full build. So go. I like Ortis. You can go next as well. But Malady, Painweaver, Dread, Omen, Breach is the full build. If for some reason you're really far ahead, you can swap out Dread and go Malady, Painweaver, Omen, Vanquisher, Demolisher, and you end with 50% crit as well. That's the other one. According to Ace, they'll post them on Monday, so there will be a patch next week. That is good to hear, man.